All right, today we're going to get into the human story behind one of the most important AI labs on the planet. And it's a story that all started with a simple thought during a simple game of chess. So, that voice you're hearing? That's a young Demis Hassabis, who was a chess prodigy back in the day. To him, chess was simple. It was just a good thinking game. But that perspective? It was about to change dramatically. And boom, there it is. After one single, absolutely draining chess match, that good thinking game suddenly felt, well, kind of like a waste. And that one question he asked himself would literally define the entire course of his life. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. This is the story of Demis Hassabis, and the moment that really became his call to adventure. So try to picture this. He's just 12 years old, he's in this church hall in Liechtenstein, and he's locked in this epic 10-hour battle of wits. He looks around the room and sees hundreds of brilliant people, all staring intensely at these little wooden pieces. And then it hits him. What if you could somehow plug all these brains together? You could probably solve something massive, like finding a cure for cancer. And right there, that was the spark. The seed was planted. The goal was no longer just about mastering a game. It became this much, much bigger quest. Could he actually build a machine that thinks? A machine that could solve the problems that we can't? And that one powerful question, that one idea, it leads us right into the next chapter of our story, founding a company with a mission that sounded, frankly, like pure science fiction. See, their goal wasn't just to make another clever app or program. It was AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. This is the idea of an AI that isn't just a tool for one specific task, but a general problem solver, kind of like our own brains, the ultimate thinking machine. So, can you just imagine walking into a venture capitalist's office with that pitch? Hassabis and his co-founder, Legg, literally went in and told investors, yeah, we're going to solve all of intelligence. You could just picture the blank stares they must have gotten. And this quote right here, it says it all. It shows you just how out there their idea sounded. Getting that early money was incredibly hard. Investing in DeepMind wasn't some safe business bet. It was basically buying a lottery ticket for an almost impossible dream. So, you have this crazy, moonshot goal of building an AGI. Where in the world do you even start? Well, for DeepMind, the answer was to go right back to where it all began. Games. Games would be the perfect training ground. And the way they did it was actually kind of beautiful in its simplicity. They used a technique called reinforcement learning. They just hand their AI an old Atari game, but with zero instructions. All it could see were the pixels on the screen, and its only goal was to get the highest score possible. It had to figure everything out from scratch, just by messing around. And at first, it was a total disaster. The AI was terrible, it couldn't even beat Pong. But then, something clicked. After a few months, it wasn't just good, it was unbeatable. And what was even crazier was when they gave it the game Breakout. It completely, on its own, invented a new strategy of digging a tunnel through the side to send the ball behind the wall. It was way more effective than how any human played. So after absolutely crushing dozens of Atari games, they decided to level up. Big time. They set their sights on the ancient game of Go. Now, Go has more possible moves than there are atoms in the universe. For AI people, this was it, the holy grail. So, in its huge match against the world champion Lee Sedol, the AI, which they called AlphaGo, did something that just stunned everyone. It made a play known as Move 37. It was so bizarre, so completely alien, that the professional commentators watching actually thought it was a mistake, a glitch. It was a move that was just not in any human playbook. In fact, DeepMind actually crunched the numbers on this. The probability that a top human player would have ever come up with that exact move? 1 in 10,000. This wasn't just calculation. This looked like genuine creativity. AlphaGo's win sent a shockwave across the entire globe. People compared it to the Sputnik launch. It was this moment that kind of woke the whole world up and kicked off this massive international race in AI. Something fundamentally new was here. So, okay, games were conquered, mission accomplished, right? Well, not even close. Because remember, the original mission was never really about winning games. It was about solving real-world problems. And this was the big question that was on everyone's mind. It's cool that an AI can win at Go, but can this technology actually do something, useful for humanity? So DeepMind turned its incredible machine towards a problem that had stumped scientists for half a century, figuring out how proteins fold themselves into complex 3D shapes. If you could solve that, you could potentially revolutionize medicine and cure all sorts of diseases. And their new AI, called AlphaFold, didn't just make a little progress, it essentially solved the problem. And then, they did something truly amazing. They used it to predict the structure of over 200 million proteins. And then, they released the entire database to the world, for free. The scientific community, as you can imagine, was just blown away. This was it. This was the fulfillment of that original vision, back in that quiet chess hall. Using this incredible thinking power, not to win games, but to give humanity a fundamental tool to make progress.
But here's the thing. When you create something this powerful, it brings with it this enormous weight of responsibility and a whole new set of very, very difficult questions.
And this comparison started to surface, the Manhattan Project. Because just like the scientists who first unlocked the power of the atom, the researchers at DeepMind are unleashing a new kind of force upon the world. And it's a force with unbelievable potential for good, but also for ill.
And that's what this all boils down to. The people building this technology, they believe the arrival of AGI will be the single most important event in our history. It will create a clear dividing line, a before and an after. So the final question really isn't for them, it's for all of us. Are we ready for what comes next?